and the queens on this internet. Look here, Cuzzo. So first of all, can you hear me, Cuzzo?
Yes.
So first of all, there's no such thing as felony speeding. Right. Let's get that out the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the very most, right? They pulled him over for reckless driving. After you go over a certain amount over the speed limit, it can be considered reckless driving, which is still a misdemeanor crime, right? But you're absolutely right, Cuzzo. Those officers, they handled it with total unprofessionalism and excessive force, right? If you watch the body cam footage, you'll see the initial officer walk up to TyREEK Hill's vehicle, right? And TyREEK Hill is initially compliant. You'll see him roll down the window, right? The officer goes up to the vehicle, and instead of following his training and protocols, right? Introducing himself, saying, "Hey, I'm Officer so-and-so from Miami-Dade, and this is why you're being pulled over." That's what his training and protocol tells him to do, right? Instead of doing that, he goes up to the window and immediately chastises TyREEK Hill for not wearing a seatbelt, right? In law enforcement, that's called escalating the situation instead of de-escalating the situation, right? Because a lot of people don't know this, but it's a fact. The most officer involved deaths are related to traffic stops, not domestic disturbances, not burglars, anything like that. Traffic stops result in the most officer involved deaths, right? So when you're handling traffic stops, you have to do so with a level of professionalism and awareness to avoid escalating a routine traffic stop into a dangerous situation, right? And when you watch that body cam footage, and that's why there's a lot of outrage about it, because those officers who they had a legal right to stop TyREEK Hill, but then they escalated the traffic stop to a potential dangerous situation, right? And it was totally uncalled for, and they're gonna, get disciplined the way that they're supposed to. Some of them probably need to get retrained, different things like that, right? They thought, this is what people are not realizing. Hill was 100% right when he said, "Well, what if I wasn't TyREEK Hill?"
Oh my God,
it would have went bad. It would have went bad. And also, let me bring in to the show absolutely. It would have went bad for if that was any other normal human being that was of a certain kind of hue, PhD. It would have went bad in Miami-Dade.
So during a traffic stop, right? That's why they teach you and train you to keep the guy inside the vehicle, right? Because once you go to remove the suspect outside of the vehicle, right, that kind of hinders your ability to stay safe, because you don't know what he has on him. He could have a gun, he could have a knife. It's several possibilities that could put you in more danger for just keeping him in the vehicle, right? So once you decide to remove him out, now you've added another level of danger that need to be applied to a routine traffic stop. And I see Otis, I'm not by Otis's reaction, right? walking like a trumper. Let's just be honest about it, right? The same way Chaotic Truth jumps on there, he puts on his red Make America Great Again hat, right? Those brothers are going to get up here and they're going to advocate for, oh, well, police having more power. Police having a power to just abuse
Brownsville. You're assuming a lot right now.
Right? Come on, bro. You ain't heard me say
nothing. Now listen, brothers. I need y'all to calm y'all emotions down, right? Just because I mentioned your name, that doesn't give you a right to interrupt.
Brownsville, please. Brownsville, please.
What I'm saying,
Otis.
Calm down, my brother. Calm down.
We did hear you say something because you weren't muted.
Exactly. You've been ranting and raving. You've been going away from the camera, coming back to the camera. It's obviously you're in an emotionally disturbed space because you're here to advocate for law enforcement who was involved in misconduct, right? That's just what it is, plain and simple. It doesn't matter if it's TyREEK Hill or if it's TyREEK Gentry, right? Chaotic Truth's cousin. Everybody with a level of professionalism and courtesy. It's a routine traffic stop. Handle it like a routine traffic stop. Introduce yourself as an officer. Tell him why he stopped. Write him his ticket, citation, whatever you're gonna do, and just go on about your day.
All right, hold on, wait, Sharon. Before we go any further,
make it about them.
Wait. Before we go any further, I have to talk to your cousin because I'm also in law enforcement here. And me and him can talk it out real quick.
Hold on, Marvelous. Hold on. I'm about to land it.
Go ahead, brother.
Right? They teach you not to make the situation about you, right?
Of course.
That's what those officers did. They made the situation about them.
Oh yeah, I know. I wasn't going to argue the fact of that at all.
That is my issue, right?
I understand.
And there's a level of racial profiling that is involved in this particular incident that
he's a fucking idiot.
Otis, they not gonna speak upon that.
All right.
He's definitely
Does she want to get on the panel? Otis, mute your mic.
A race traitor, right? Let's just be honest.
All right. So Brownsville,
a Negro skin, but his heart, mind, and soul is a white man.
Oh my God.
About it. So he's gonna come over here. He's gonna blame TyREEK Hill. He's gonna blame the black community. He's gonna blame the hood and all those different kind of things. I already know his rhetoric. And then Otis is gonna be his number 2 soldier right behind him. Peace and love to everybody, man. I gotta go.
Damn, Brownsville, don't leave, man. All right, the only thing I wanted to say is, I just wanted to bring clarity to certain points, and that was it. I'm not here to attack or defend or anything. I just wanted to get clarity. All right. The one thing that Brownsville did bring up is the fact that yes, when you pull someone over, first of all, guys, there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. You know, that's what they train. There's no routine per se. You do what you're supposed to do, what you came for, what your intentions were, right? Only thing I saw was that when he did tell the guy to put the windows down for safety, everyone knows that. That's why he initially complied, putting the windows down. It's all black tenant. You can't see anything in there. Then when he came back to him, he's like, I told you all the windows down. And I was like, shit, here it is. Now, there are a few ways you can go about this. You can explain to the person why I told you to do that in the first place for your safety and my safety. I had to see what's going on in the car. It doesn't, regardless of who you are, because it's just a safety thing. All right? No one gets special privilege on this, okay? So then you have it where he doesn't do it. No. First off, Sharon, if you're trying to tell me that people deserve special treatment from the cops, so if the mayor gets pulled over, you're the mayor of the city, they're not gonna give you a ticket. So I'm not. So I think that ruins my integrity as a cop. If I have to basically treat people differently, you're my cousin, I got you. I'm not gonna do that. If I start treating people special, how would that treat other people? Other people gonna feel like that's not fair. So I have to be in a certain position.
They do it all the time, though.
But that's why you feel spiteful towards the person who gets it.
What is the purpose of having that goddamn PBA card? What is the purpose of having those police plaques? What is the purpose of having when no police officers call you up and say, hey, I would like for you to donate to our police, blase, blah. And if you donate this, we will give you this kind of plaque. And if you, the amount of tier that you give them, they're going to give you higher plaques to put on your cars. Police know, so the other police know that you are a donator of your neighborhood officer. So no, they do.
I'll give you. Wait, guys. We're further. I'll give you purpose of where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm not a civilian. I'm not a civilian police officer. I am a military police officer. The reason why I say this is because we do have to have integrity, even on base. If I pull over the CO,
you getting off the subject.
We're not talking about military police, so please don't make it specific.
I'm not trying to make it about military police. I'm trying to say in general, integrity is the most important key I'm trying to take away from this.
Not to the people who out on the streets who do it all the time.
This is why we have a distrust of the cops, because we have no integrity.
Okay, but we passed that now.
Can we please focus on what happened and talk about the video? We saw the body cam. Can we please just focus on that?
Yeah. So basically, the only thing I was saying was the fact that when he pulled them out, because we had to simply ask, tell, make. Ask you put the windows down, you want them out, fine, then to get out the car. All right, so why you don't get out? I'll take you out the car. Ask, tell, make. That's how they operate. That's how cops always operated. As far as what you saw, that's what I see on a daily basis.
Shit. Go ahead, Otis.
Thank you, sir.
I was before Otis, please.
Okay,
because I don't want to get caught up in all
I got you, Happy. Go ahead, Otis.
Okay, peace to the panel, and thank you, Happy. I won't be long. I saw the video. I purposely held out what I wanted to say until I saw the body cam. I saw everybody getting in outrage. In my opinion, as a black man, TyREEK Hill initiated that whole situation. He was wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. He was speeding. We get all that. He was speeding, whether he knew it or not. When the officer pulled them over, we all know, I don't care what color you are, his window is tinted, whether it's legal or not. They can't see you. Let your window down, sir. Let your window down so you can have a conversation with the officer, period. And on top of that, common sense, whether people like it or not, especially being a black man, have your hands somewhere he can see it. You can have an attitude all you want. You can. But let the window down because the officer can't see you. Let him see you. Then you can have the interaction and let him see your hands. That's it. When the officer came up to him, his window was up. The officer tapped on the window. He let the window down about a quarter, which is fine. It's not illegal. But when he let the window up, that put the officer's life in jeopardy because the officer can't see him anymore. Let's just use common sense. The officer needs to see you. He would have got that ticket, whether TyREEK Hill would have cussed him out or not, he would have got the ticket and went on about his way. But instead of him doing that, he let the window back up. Therefore, the officer can't see him. Therefore, the officer's life is in danger. So what the officer did, he used that as an excuse to pull him out the car. That's the reality of the situation. If he let the window down, he would not be in that situation. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have. In my opinion, let the window down and keep your hands and show your ID. I'm done.
Go ahead, Chaotic. We're going to go Chaotic, Happy, and we're going to end up with PhD, but we're going to address what Otis said. Go ahead, Chaotic. What's your thoughts?
Well, good morning, sir.
Good day to you.
I think I might need to go last because I might take about 3 or 4 minutes, but I can rock it out if you guys want me to.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Go ahead, Happy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Happy.
No, let him go now. Let him go now.
You sure? Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it under 5 minutes. Is that cool, Sharon? There's a pastor. His name is Pastor Manning. He has a famous phrase that's known on YouTube. It goes, and I'm going to say it verbatim. The black man doesn't understand the world. He doesn't. Now here goes TyREEK Hill. He's a multi-million-dollar star athlete of a billion-dollar franchise. He was exercising certain privileges that the average man, regardless of race, cannot exercise. He's in a $500,000 vehicle. He's speeding. He's probably gotten away with this because the police know who he is when he was in Kansas City, when he's now in Miami now. I think he's been with Miami for like a year now or two. I don't really follow all these other teams. So he's thinking, I can just get away with it. I can do what I want to do. It's game day. I'm TyREEK Hill, mother blucker. Okay. I've made several videos, Sharon, about blacks and their disorderly behavior. Speeding is one of the videos I made. Black people have a bad habit with speeding. When I was riding my bike, I'm a runner, but I started riding bikes a few years ago, and blacks typically would run you off the side of the road. I think intentionally. They had no respect for the bike lane. Black people, a lot of blacks cannot operate or choose not to operate in this world, in this society. So what does TyREEK Hill do? Now, I saw the video. Am I taking too long, Sharon? Okay. I saw the video. I watched it multiple times. And I'm gonna introduce something in here that I've never done before. I'm gonna start saying what the reality of it is. These 3 Aztec police officers approached this African who was driving the European-made vehicle in a society developed by Europeans. He thinks that he has some level of importance. The Aztec police officer knocked on this man's vehicle, the TyREEK Hill. TyREEK Hill has been told throughout his life that he has special privileges because he's black, because he's an African. He can get away with things, and he can weaponize his skin color if it's a non-African that approaches. I'm gonna start talking about some real stuff here now. So because these Aztecs, who can be seen as either white or indigenous, because they have lighter skin, he knows subconsciously and subconsciously, I could do what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, I could always blame it on racism, like he did. You had that ignorant nigga Plies say something really stupid the other day. This gonna happen with Trump in office. Well, you dumb mother blanker, Trump isn't in office right now, but that's neither here nor there. So the Aztecian cop knocks on his window like a typical disobedient African. He rolls his window down and he says, "Don't hit on my window." So he's already engaging in disorder and misbehavior, like Marvelous Opinion has said. He's putting the cops, if this is just going to be a regular ticket given, well, why not approach it as a passenger? Hey, this is going to be a regular ticket. How's your day, officer? All of this, I got my windows up for my safety. Well, sir, you have 3 police officers here now stopping you. Ain't nobody going to run up on you here. So we can excuse that little stupid excuse. Then he rolls his window up again after the cop tells him not to do so. Then the cops come back. The cops aren't cussing him out. The cops aren't saying this, that, and the other to him and blah, blah, blah. Then they drag him out the car because how else do you how else do you get someone who's not cooperating with a lawful law to obey? Now, to make matters worse, ex-NFL players, his teammates or whoever, they come and they make matters worse. This is supposed to be a random traffic ticket. Now, hear me out for a minute. Now, your cousin, and I'm respectfully, I think he doesn't understand the world to a degree. This was not a racial incident. This was a major indicator of how some blacks in this country cannot operate within the system. TyREEK, give me his dark-skinned black girlfriend right now, or his dark-skinned black wife. Last time I checked, he dating some Arab woman. Does TyREEK live around blacks? I would love to know that. Does he live around blacks? When is he black and when is he not black? Does he play for the Negro Football League or does he play for the National Football League created by whites? So I'm trying to figure out, where does racism play a part in this man's life for him to use it? Because it didn't play a part. Racism didn't stop him from getting a white man's sports vehicle. Racism didn't stop him from, again, signing that contract with the white man's sports team. He could go to Africa. He could go to the islands. So again, you have a black person who is committing another racial hoax, and it's sickening and disgusting. And those cops, even though they were Aztecs, even though that they were Mayans, they showed him a neutral. They were very neutral at first with them. So I don't think they approached it like, oh, that's an African or that's a black American. They approached it as a man who has disobeyed the law of the land. And I land my plane. Are you drinking alcohol, sir?
I need to.
Oh, okay.
I need to.
And Sharon, if you may, could you ask the panel? I know it's not my time to talk. I know Happy's next. Could you ask everybody, did they actually see the video from the inception, from where the officer first pulled them over? Because a lot of people I don't think have seen it. It just came out late last night. They have had to seen it for them to have an actual opinion on this, not just going off what the bystander was going after the fact, after he was on the ground. Look at it before he was actually taken off the court. They need to see the whole thing. They have to see that, man. They have to.
Listen, I look at it like what? Go ahead, Happy. Go ahead, Happy.
Oh, Otis, I thought you were gonna jump in and correct your brother. That just went. Because for those of us who have seen the video, the one that you said was just put out last night and all of that, I'm one of those people. I've seen the video. And what he did was he confused the motherfucking truth. Because what he said was something that TyREEK did say now, but he said it only after the police officer threatened to break his fucking windows and bust his windows out. So we're not going to do that. But anyway, let me start from the beginning. First of all, this is a tale as old as time. Don't make me sing this song to y'all. We already know what it is. It's always been like this in America. First of all, we're not going to act like sports cars aren't always out there, whether they're European or otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to act like tinted windows and zooming down the street. Racing cars is not a thing in freaking Miami. We're not going to act like that. We're not going to act like they don't have a thing against, black people. Especially, well, we're not going to say especially because, the world may never tell. I think it's especially black women, but y'all say it's black men now. So I don't want to get off topic like you did. I'm just going to stick to the facts, right? The facts of the matter is this. At the end of the day, they just wanted him to know his fucking place, and that's what the fuck they did. They wanted that boy to know, look, nigga, that's what it is, boy. And that's what they did in that video over and over and over. And again, I agree with Otis on this part. For those of you who have not seen that video, please do go watch it and just come on back. Trust me, you won't miss anything. I promise you that. Go take this time and go watch that video.
Okay.
It is sad. I mean, it was ridiculous to watch because I don't even understand how people could justify somebody, again, a knee in their back, a fucking grown man putting his weight on another grown man that's laid out on the motherfucking concrete out there. Okay? And, bending his, twisting his arm, doing all that. Somebody who was not resisting. Okay? We're not going to bypass the facts. Like Otis said, go watch the video. And so he deserved all of these different things. Mind you, we didn't even get to the rest of the video, but it's crazy how all of these police officers had to be doing this. No, if one officer is talking to him, let that one officer talk to him. Other MF was just off his motherfucking mind, out of his motherfucking mind. Is that how it usually happens? It's not like he was in a motherfucking police chase. That would have been different. So all of these officers and you know what? I just thank God that he's alive. I thank God that it was all on a video, but most importantly, thank God that young man had the sense. Like, there were people, you know what I mean, that knew. You get what I'm saying? They were all traveling together. That's what the police didn't know, and I'm pretty sure that's what they was hoping for. Because it looked like they were trying to kill that man. They wanted to kill him at any given turn. Damn. Because all of that stuff, just to handcuff him for no fucking reason, and then you still choking him out. Now he's sitting on the sidewalk that you choked him out to put him on. And a minute ago, well, I just had knee surgery and all that. Complying with everything. If y'all don't believe me, go check out that video. I don't see what people don't see after watching that damn video. I knew before, but I'm like, seriously? And people are still denying it. No. First of all, he gave them what they needed and all of that stuff. Already his windows were tinted, like I stated in the beginning, right? So, and like Brownsville pointed out earlier, they're trying to escalate the situation for not talking about his seatbelt. Okay, well, if you are in a seatbelt, right, and then you get stopped, and then you have to get your ID out, and you have to get every damn thing else out,
You turned the air off?
how the hell would you still be in your fucking seatbelt? You understand what I'm saying? And
No.
we know, we've seen this happen so many times that we should understand, okay, they might ask for the registration as well or whatever. First of all, when they check that fucking number
All
in
right,
their fucking computer and shit,
All right.
when they put, yes,
You start to go off of topic. We're gonna bring it back to you.
I'm not going off topic. I'm saying when they put the thing in, they know who the card registers to and all of that stuff, right?
All right. Can I just say something real quick, Sharon?
Hold on, it's PhD Diva is next. Go ahead, PhD Diva.
I'm trying to see if, because I haven't seen the video, so I got it on now, but I'm trying to figure out if this is Miami-Dade County or City of Miami police that's arresting him, because it makes a difference. Because City of Miami don't play with your ass, right? Where was he? Was he on South Beach? It looked like
it was Hawaiian 5-0 that pulled us over. That's what it looked like.
Right, because all the sheriffs and every one of them was on a motorcycle, right?
Ain't no sheriffs.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no shit. Oh, okay. It was Miami-Dade. I thought it was Miami-Dade. Okay. Then play song. So one thing to understand a little bit about the backdrop of Miami.
Ooh.
Miami is a very diverse city. However, after Mariel, when the Cubans came, it was white flight. And so I tell people typically, I grew up in a place where it wasn't no white people, right? So those are not Aztec and Mayan or whatever dumb shit Chaotic was talking about, right? Those are 9 times out of 10 Cubans. And they view themselves as white people, right? And so at one point, the delusional ass Cubans down there had gotten to a place where they were referring to themselves as Anglo Latinos.
Damn.
And if you know what a Latino is, it ain't shit Anglo about them, right? And if you know what an Anglo-Saxon is. And so when they came in, crime rate spiked through the roof. But one of the things that happened is that they kind of took over the police departments. And so whether it's City of Miami or Miami-Dade County, the vast majority of the police officers are Hispanic, right? And so with the 3 branches of law enforcement, so firefighters, cops, and corrections or pseudo law enforcement. So the Hispanics are in the police departments. The Black people are relegated to the corrections department. Nevertheless, there's a lot of animus between the Blacks and so-called Browns in Miami, right? And so, which is why it always is baffling to me when Black people throwing around black and brown, because them brown motherfuckers ain't studying you. As a matter of fact, they want to step on you in the same way that y'all think white people want to step on you. So the little bit that I did see in that clip makes perfect sense to me, because they do like to get very rah-rah. They look for an opportunity to beat the shit out of a Black man, right? But it's always got to be multiple of them. Now, if that dude was there by himself, it wouldn't happen, right? So they look for those opportunities, and like the dummies Black men are, they gonna give it to them every time, right? And so TyREEK Hill, I don't feel sorry for him, because I think he's an idiot to begin with, right? Ain't this the one with 10 baby mamas?
No.
Yeah, TyREEK Hill he had 3 babies in 1 year.
Shit.
Right. TyREEK Hill got a bunch of children from a bunch of different women. And so, his behavior, he probably did think that he would get some type of privilege. And so it's crazy to me that you N-words have to keep getting your N-word wake-up call, right? Damn. So they've already shown you in many different situations in many different locations. Y'all should be able to generalize the fact that no amount of money, no position, or none of that other shit is going to make them treat you like they treat each other. And so there's still a lack of understanding of that. But, you know, apparently they putting people on administrative leave and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, if they're punished, good. They probably need to be punished because I'm sure they've done that to many other people, not just TyREEK Hill. And so I think everybody's an idiot all the way around. But that's very on brand for Miami and, you know, what happens there.
All right. Can I jump in here, Sharon?
Yeah.
Amen.
What's up, man? I'm gonna make it quick. I'm not gonna be on here long. I mean, it was obvious from the video what was going on. It was policing power versus celebrity power. It was just like people were trying to figure out which power was the dominant power in that situation. TyREEK Hill is a hyper celebrity in a city, football player in a city that loves their football players.
And let me just correct PZ on one thing. He has 3 kids by one woman.
No, TyREEK. Yeah. Didn't TyREEK Hill have
just Google it
in the same year?
Yeah, but it's no. He have twins, and he have twins.
No, that's the dude. I know that's the dude. And
you can just Google it.
The thing is, Miami is not Miami like the Dolphins, but Miami get more excited about the University of Miami being good, right? So yeah, we love our football players, but not like that, right?
Yeah, basically what it is like you can just tell everything that was going on in the video was he tried to assert his celebrity power. My celebrity power is I'm TyREEK Hill. You're knocking on my window. I want to assert that. But then what happened was you had that one overzealous cop who was like, no, I'm going to assert my policing power. I want to show you that in this situation, you don't have the power. My power usurps your power. And I think what happened is once TyREEK realized that his celebrity power wasn't going to save him in that situation, he tried to revert back to, he tried to play a victim role to a little bit. But was the cop absolutely overzealous? Was he absolutely trying to like flex on him 100% of the time? Because he didn't even allow any other of the police officers who were trying to actually de-escalate the situation to get anything in. Other police officers, like they said, it's TyREEK Hill. They were talking to him regular. It was the same officer talking about, I'm gonna break your fucking window, and then get out the car, put his arm in the car, ripped him out of the car, and then put him in the headlock after. And then even on his friends that were there, he was the same one, even though they were having a semi-calm conversation. The one police officer and his friend, he came over and was trying to assert some kind of power over him. This cop was just basically saying, your celebrity doesn't mean anything to me. I'm the one who has the power in this situation. So I think what happens is that cop definitely needs to be put on administrative leave, and they need to reevaluate and see if he has a history of this go in the past where he is been going over the top like this. And this does happen. I don't think, just to kind of like kind of touch on Chaotic's point about saying because he could play the race card, it was a black thing. I think he was more trying to play the celebrity card than the race card, which celebrities do all the time. You hear celebrities say, do you know who I am? Or what have you, call my agent or call this person, I had dinner with the mayor. Celebrities pull that. So I think it was more, I'm not black, I'm OJ kind of situation more than I'm gonna cry black or foul or what have you.
So y'all telling me if it was Dan Marino in the same situation, he would have got pulled out, thrown on the floor, roughed up?
No.
And he would have handcuffed his
absolutely. Let me finish. So,
I don't give a fuck what he is.
No, I'm just hold on a second, Sharon.
Hold on a second. It was tinted. He's going to jail if it was Dan Marino.
No, hold on a second. No, absolutely not. There's no way that would have happened if it was Dan Marino, because Dan Marino
would have had his window down.
No, I'm not. We're not going to say go there, Otis, either. What happened was you don't have to go there. Let me finish this statement. Let me get this statement out. Dan Marino, the difference is number one, I do believe that cop was trying to reassert some type of dominance because the fact that he was a rich in shape brother does not. I mean, you look at the difference. There's always going to be some kind of pissing contest there, where it's like, yeah, I know you big, I know you strong, I know you rich, and all that kind of stuff. But right now, I have all the power in this situation. Your celebrity, your muscles, your money doesn't mean that to him.
Goddamn Aztecan soccer player that plays for Miami. You mean to tell me if that Aztecan soccer player, who what's his name?
Lionel Messi.
You think if Messi would have got pulled over for speeding down a block in a tinted out car, which is normal for the area that they are in, for the car that he was driving, because they don't want to get all this goddamn extra attention. You think Messi would have got messed around with like that?
Nope, I don't think so. No. I'm saying that you're kind of agreeing with my point here. I was like, I said the initial contact when I said that statement about I'm not black, I'm OJ. I think what I'm saying was TyREEK wasn't saying don't pull me over because I'm black or I'm going to assert some kind of black thing. I think that was an after effect. You can kind of after that you can holler racism because whether or not there was, you can holler it after. But at the time of the first interaction, it wasn't okay, I'm going to assert some type of black privilege. He said, no, I'm going to assert some kind of celebrity privilege first. He didn't go to the black thing first. He went to the celebrity first. I mean, he's TyREEK Hill in Miami on game day. I mean, every 9 times out of 10, cops would have let him go. If that one cop wouldn't have been there, they probably would have let him go and just gone about his business so he could go win the game for Miami. So that's the difference.
If you let his window down. Why y'all keep missing that point? Y'all talking
all I'm saying is this.
Stuff. The man window was tinted.
Listen.
All of this wouldn't have happened. You can't see that.
All I'm saying is
the same way how the cop couldn't see in the goddamn car, we cannot see your point of view neither. Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, Sharon.
Yeah, go ahead.
I put the link of the full video in the private chat so that these blacks can see the 2 officers that are literally on the highway, and you can see the other. Is it me? You can hear me?
No, we can hear you. Otis, you're on mute. Otis, you're on mute. Otis, you're on mute.
Please let him stay.
Okay. So Sharon, real quick, I put the link of the full video in the private chat so that these blacks can really see the utter ignorance of a lot of black men. You can see the other cars driving. They're going about 40 or 50 miles, right? You can see this ignorant Negro, TyREEK Hill, disobeying laws. He's going at least double the speed because you could tell by the frame of the other cars. The cops didn't know who's in that vehicle. They just pulled over and chased them down. And again, here goes my thing. What if TyREEK would have killed a family by speeding?
Well, let's not hypothetical.
I didn't cut anybody off. Stop it. Stop. I'm almost done. I don't mean to yell at you. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. All I am saying is we have to start looking at the entire picture here when it comes to black men and what happens with police. The fact is that he could have killed a family by speeding. What happened with the one guy from the Raiders, Ruggs, whatever his name is, the dumb Negro who was speeding at 1 a.m., going, I think, 130, 140 miles an hour, drunk, hits and kills this woman. The woman and her poor dog are in the car, burning and screaming to death. And what is this ignorant Negro doing? And his stupid girlfriend, he in the NFL. We gotta help. So the fact of the matter is that, are we going to hold ourselves accountable as adults like everybody else? Or are we going to play the race victim and act like a goddamn child every time we are reprimanded for poor patterns of behavior? Other people act bad. Hell, Dan Marino probably would have been in the same situation had he not cooperated. But I bet you Dan Marino would have rolled his window down. Hey, I'm Dan Marino. They would have known him because he'd have been in the town 10, 15 years. Hey, I'm Dan Marino. Game day today. I was speeding. Give me a ticket to go ahead. Here go a Negro. Don't bang on my window, man. No, you did not win, bro. You didn't win anything. This is not your country. You are not tough. And we are going to remind you that false sense of black bravado don't mean nothing. What means something is you obeying the law. You obeying the traffic laws. That's what means something. Go to Africa if you want to be a tough black man. Go to one of the islands to be a tough black man. You can't be it here because ain't nobody really tough here. The people who are tough here are the people who follow the laws and who obey society.
And this is
I don't think he was trying to assert
because
anything related to being a black man. I don't think he was trying to be like,
sir. We created this. You
I don't
go
think he's
back to wherever you came from.
I don't think he was trying to
go nowhere, sir.
I don't think he was trying to assert anything.
Sir, I'm talking to you now. Why do you think that you could just come and monopolize the conversation? You think you got something more insightful to say than everybody else on the panel?
Maybe some of the people on the panel, but I don't know.
Well, let's find out. Who else ain't went?
Like I said, hey, Sharon, I've probably known you longer than everybody on this panel.
I do got something to say, and thank you, PhD, for speaking up. I mean, like, goddamn, if you spoke already, why do you like see other people join and just keep speaking? So rude. What's up, Sharon?
It's rude. Lee, did you say something was rude?
What's good? What's up?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Finish talking, bro.
I mean, because all I'm just want to say is one thing, then I just give it back to Sharon. All I'm saying, I don't think that, like, and I was just responding to Chaotic made a statement. I was just responding to Chaotic statement. His statement is that this dude was trying to be some tough black guy. I don't think that was the initial. It was I am a celebrity. You should let me go. There's documented history of white celebrities doing the same thing. Johnny Manziel did it famously. Was I'm a celebrity. You should give me a pass or you should let me go. And he was very combative police officer. He's been arrested and what have you. It wasn't a black thing. It was, I am a football player. I am a celebrity in a city that values celebrities. So that's what it was. So don't try to make it seem like his initial thing was I'm black, so I have certain kind of privileges or rights or what have you, and you have to make certain accommodations because I'm black. It was a celebrity thing. So don't try to make it that first. Whether or not the incentive, and I don't even think the cop, I can't say if he doesn't have a history, and I'm not going to say this cop was a racist cop or anything like that. I think he was just one of those people who were just trying to, in my point of view, unless this comes out different, that he may have been just trying to assert power on somebody that he felt that he needed to assert power on, because historically the power in that city is had by the celebrities. So that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to take him out of bed because he was trying to flex on them celebrity-wise. You guys,
I don't think the power has been celebrities. They arrest motherfuckers with money. Like, to know Miami, and see, this is why I was trying to give a little bit of background. And Lee could he there now, so he could probably give some more. Here. Right. But no, they arrest anybody. Anybody can get it. And so, no, it's not, you're not just throwing around celebrity. You know, so I don't even know. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lee. So I'm itching.
What's up, man? Wanted to just say good morning to the people that I rock with. What's up to y'all, man? Hope you're having a great morning. Think about this whole situation first. This is why we don't listen to light-skinned dudes, because they don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Okay, that's the first thing. All right, the whole conversation. You speeding. You could have killed somebody. I want the cop to come at you with a little animosity, because I could have been in that street and you could have hit me. See, we never put, until it's us, we want to play this black card bullshit. Oh yeah, they pulled him out. No, cop walked up to his window, doing what he did, probably been doing for 10 years or such. Hey, license registration. Hey, yo, bro, don't knock on my door, don't knock on my window like that. I wish the cop shot his ass right there. Be honest with you. Because you get all this privilege in America, right? You get all this privilege.
You're evil.
Oh, I'm definitely evil. You get all this privilege. You get all this love. You about to go to your job, you making millions, and you got a fucking attitude about me light tapping on your fucking window? Are we joking? Okay. I, as a cop, I let that slide. All right. You got that. I'm trying to do my 1-2. You roll your window back up. Bro, I don't know you. I'd have shot you right there too. Why? Because how many times have a cop gotten shot through that window? do y'all watch police activity or do y'all just talk about police activity? Because it happens all the time. I'm pretty sure that cop was terrified once he rolled that window back up because he could have. Damn, he could have produced the gun and shot him. You are in Florida where everybody can have a gun now without a carry license. You don't need a carry license here. Okay, so to have that level of disrespect to the people that sit here and protect your kids and your family and everybody else out here, man, honestly, people like that don't even need to exist. And then I'm gonna end it here. This dude's a fucking liar, bro. Before the body cam came out, he went on camera and was like, I was super respectful. My aunt raised me the right way. I would never speak to a cop. And as soon as I watch, and I'm believing this fucking nigga. And then as soon as I go watch the video, what I see? NIGGA talk. Don't knock on my window. Oh, let me roll my shit up. Let me disrespect them. But I thought your grandmother, your granddad, you just lied to everybody. Like, bruh, fuck TyREEK Hill. Wow. Fuck him and every other black man that act like him, that move like him. And everybody that defend this shit is the same reason to why people look at us with like we idiots.
Exactly.
Because and look, I'm about to end it right here. I'm about to end it right here, Sharon. Just remember this. Imagine your kid about to cross that street and he could have hit and killed somebody, but since he didn't, we gonna let it rock. I end it there.
Yo, man. Yo, cuz, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yo, this is crazy, man. And I'm actually disappointed in Lee, like, advocating for that man to get shot during that traffic stop is beyond crazy, Lee. That's ridiculous. And Otis is kind of ironic, right? Because just a few months ago, Otis was on a panel talking about, oh, I wish a cop would pull me over because I'm going to exert my authority as a Moor, right? And
I didn't say more, but you're right. And I still stand that way. They ain't got shit to do with what TyREEK Hill did. You crazy as hell. I wouldn't did this. No, you right? So you want to bring up stuff and don't know what you're talking about, sir. I said that. I'm going to stand on that. But TyREEK is not the example, sir. TyREEK is an idiot, sir.
So are you.
So nothing you can say. And I'm pretty sure you ran my background. You know I'm going to stand on mine when it comes to 5-0. I'm a stand on it, but he did not stand on his.
Let me get it out, Otis. Let me get it out. You get a chance to rebuttal, Otis. Go ahead, cuz.
Why is Otis here?
Right. He's outraged over a traffic stop when he done touched up women without their consent. But okay.
What the fuck?
Outraged over a traffic stop.
Based on what you think I did, I do it again.
And he's
now let's
doing
move
it
on.
anyway.
Come on now, you
right?
stupid.
But he want to be outraged over a traffic stop.
Absolutely. See,
absolutely.
This always shows the IQ of the people on the panel. They want to bring
you don't have IQ.
You have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Nothing.
But he outraged
but they got a PhD in front of their name. Come on, man,
okay, Otis, you don't have intellectual.
Hold on.
I'm smart enough not to know what consent is. I'm smart enough to know what consent is, motherfucker.
I hope you do.
Try it.
I hope you do, Wayne.
Try it, nigga.
Hey, Wayne, I hope you do. When the last time
emotional intelligence.
Nigga.
Hold on.
You outraged over a traffic stop, though. Okay.
I'm outraged over a black man calling racism for no reason. Right. Get your facts together, Wayne.
Right. Outraged over a traffic stop.
You tripping.
Be outraged over women screaming no, and you proceed.
Okay,
right? Be outraged over the fact that your dick can still get hard when a woman tell you no, nigga. Get outraged over that.
Wayne, show your face so we can talk.
When a woman screaming and crying,
PhD, say the word. I'm dropping this dumbass nigga.
Drop his ass.
Drop it, you dumbass. Go ahead and drop me. That shows your intellect. Your intelligence. Dumbass, drop me.
No emotional.
So I can get the money.
No intellectual. No, yeah. Shout out to Sharon.
Go ahead.
You got all
dumb as fuck. And
get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm sitting right now. I'm driving.
About me and what I so-called did in the past. Y'all stupid as fuck.
Shut up,
you
bitch.
Stupid.
You the one raped the woman,
idiot.
but we stupid.
Yeah, you stupid. With your wank ass. You stupid and you a wank.
That you did it. and told us
Yeah,
that
you stupid as fuck.
But
Like
we
we
And all
cool with
this
it.
shit,
Like we
Okay.
you don't
supposed to
show
be
your
cool with it.
face,
I'm glad
and you
you
want to
do
come
it.
up
I'm
here
gonna teach
and
you
belittle
something.
somebody,
Because
and you
nigga,
don't
if
even
you
know
thought
the
that I was
facts.
smart, then
Shut
I
your
would
But you
whoop
bitch
your
never
ass
ass
show
up.
your
up, nigga.
face.
Right.
Girl, fuck you.
Right.
For
You have
real.
no
All right,
emotional
all right,
You
okay.
intelligence.
bitch ass nigga.
And
Hold on.
me,
Everybody
bitch,
go
Hoe
to your
ass
as a woman,
mute
nigga.
I
corners.
don't count
You
you as
puss
a woman
ass
because I
nigga.
don't see your face. I don't know
Exactly.
what the
You
fuck you
bitch
is.
ass
Because
nigga.
I don't
And we
see
done
you.
seen your wife. So what?
What
Worry
you
about
saying
how
don't
your
bother
wife
me. My
look.
wife
Is
upstairs
she
working,
okay?
chilling.
Matter of
Fuck
fact,
you,
call
ain't.
her down into the basement so we
Whatever.
can make sure
I don't
she
care.
okay.
You don't
And
count
that
as a
you
woman to me because
are
I don't know. I don't
allowing
know
her
what
to
you are.
consent
I
and
don't
not just
see you.
raping this
I don't
woman.
smell you. I don't know
Right.
what you look like.
Right.
All you do, you come up
Okay.
here and you talk shit.
Exactly.
Half the
Exactly.
time you be right, the other half you just talking shit, and I don't know what you looking like. But you want to
Okay.
belittle
Why you
and
want to know what I
and
look
blow up
like?
the
Worry
motherfuckers.
about your
Damn
damn
it,
wife.
fuck you.
You knew
Get this
what
For
the
bitch
real.
woman
ass
that
nigga
you
out of
rape
here.
look like, and you still ain't
Sharon,
have
get
no
this bitch
respect for
ass
her.
nigga out
So
of here,
why the
bro.
fuck do it matter what
And
I look like?
LL, fuck you too.
You
Yeah,
knowing what
whatever,
I
nigga.
look like
I
ain't
know
gonna
you
make
want to
you
fuck me. You don't care
respect
who you
my
grape, huh?
autonomy,
You
nigga.
don't care who you grape, huh? Yeah. You want some boy butt, don't you,
Yeah,
bitch?
nigga.
Get
Here
this
we
nigga
go.
the
Let's
fuck
go.
out of
Let's
here.
get
Check
the
your
ratings
cash
up.
app.
Every
Let's
time
get
you
the
come up
ratings
Check
up.
here.
your cash
Instead of
app.
talking
Every
about
Get him the
All
fuck
something
right,
up
all
out
crazy,
of
right.
here.
Hold
let's
on.
talk about
Hold on.
this. Come
I'm
on.
gonna get a chance to check it. So while I'm checking it,
Dumbass.
clearly, hold on. All right, god damn it. Clay, while I'm checking it, let me see who said what. There's a whole lot of shit
Otis
going on.
wants some boy
Dumb as
Otis,
butt.
fuck.
hold on. Otis, get your thought out before I check it. So this way you have a little bit of time.
Hey,
Go ahead,
I
Otis.
appreciate you, sir. I'm gone. Peace out.
Fuck up in 2024.
You sound he tried to sneak away. He tried to sneak away. Hold on, Otis. Somebody's gonna bring you back, Otis.
No, they not.
Up man for the grape of Otis. Oh damn, that was vicious.
Yeah. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
Weirdo.
LL.
go ahead.
I got you.
Chaotic Guest, jump in.
I just have to ask Brownsville and Supreme Goddess and
That's
the other
oh my
blacks
god.
on it.
I want to light this nigga up.
Hold on, let Chaotic finish his thought.
I gotta agree with unlikely. What if he would have killed a child?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but did it, nigga.
Now,
Shut up.
Hold on,
I'm
L, you
always
get a chance
quiet.
to rebuttal. I promise you get a chance. Anybody that want to bring back Otis, it's $20 to bring Otis back.
A
LL, let
child on
Chaotic
the
get his
fucking
full thought out.
highway.
I'll let you get a chance to rebuttal.
Nah, tell that
Chaotic.
nggonna to drop me.
Hold
Nah,
up.
tell that dumbass nigga to drop me. He allowed bitch ass Mexicans to say the N word on his platform. And just to warn you, I am in Cleveland, nigga. Just to warn you, you know what I'm saying? I know
can you hear me,
a couple of your frat brothers. I got you. No, I got you, bro. I'm not even drunk yet. My bad. That's the problem. I'm not drunk yet.
So
My
you
bad.
so you know my frat
Chaotic
brothers.
get his full thought
I
out.
know a few of them. I know a few of them.
So what? So here goes the thing. I gotta agree with unlikely. What if TyREEK would have hit and killed a kid, a black kid?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
But it's possible, man. People get hit all the time by cars, by people speeding. What if he would have hit a family? I want to know, LL. I want to know, PH Diva, and to the blacks in the chat. What these things happen every single day because of the ineptitude of people's behavior. It's unlikely.
I actually agree with you on that because in East Cleveland they do steal cars a lot. So I'll give you that one.
What now? What's the question?
Let him finish talking.
I just agree with him. He just asked me.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted
please.
to ask. All I wanted to ask the blacks that question, who believe that this is perfectly normal, that this man was doing twice the speed limit.
I never said that though. Why you bringing me into it? I said he's an idiot.
I didn't say that you said it. I'm asking you a question, PH Diva. Put the
certainly
wine
he
down.
Get the ticket or whatever. And like I said, I didn't see the video, but if he telling the man don't bang on my window after the man told him lower your window, of course the man gonna have. Now you creating an antagonistic interaction with the cop. Certainly,
I've seen but I've seen several videos. Like unlikely, I'm pretty sure we all seen it. I've seen videos where people shoot through like literally shoot through the damn window. Unlikely is correct. So the moment that he rolled his window up in them dark ass tents,
I agree.
I would have been scared shitless myself as a cop, regardless of who I was, whether I was a Hispanic, black, or white. I'm like, damn, didn't I just tell you not to roll your window up? I don't know, man. This to a degree, it's not really. I mean,
I'm gonna have to jump in because I absolutely 100% disagree. That cop, I'm sorry to say, but him being that cop, the type of cop that he is, being right next to the goddamn stadium, him saying, I'm TyREEK Hill of the Miami Dolphins, he know goddamn well he was not endangerment of his life. Police officers got to be able to assess the situation that they are in.
Sharon, I know you've taken a couple of drinks of that Woodford Reserve. But hear me out for a minute. Are we gonna sit here? Are we gonna sit here and pretend like the league with the most murderers, robbers are not the NFL players? Do we not have players in the NFL right now, or ex-players that are in the penitentiary for murders, all types of things? Are we kidding, bro? These people can get very violent.
That has nothing to do with that.
No,
man.
but what I'm saying is, PhD Diva. Listen. All I'm saying is that I agree to a degree with both of y'all, right? Both points of views. But we can't sit here and pretend like these NFL players are all peaceful and just non-violent people. These people literally are bashing into each other on every play.
Why the fuck you gonna give the dual answer to an innocent man? He didn't do that shit. He didn't make the NFL players the way the fuck they are.
He committed he broke the law the moment he was speeding. Yes, he broke the law. He getting killed.
No, hold on. Number one, hold on, Happy. Let me get it. Hold on, Happy. Let me get it, Happy. Hold on, Happy. Happy, hold on.
Can I ask Brownsville a question, Sharon?
Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm gonna get you in there as well.
I just want to ask Brownsville a question.
What I want to say is this: is that first of all, speeding is not a crime.
Reckless driving is a crime, Sharon. He was 5 miles over the limit. That's fine. 10 miles. He's literally going 30 or 40 miles. You gotta watch the video.
Hold on, Happy. I got you, Happy. Hold on. Everybody be patient. I understand. Everybody be patient. We're gonna get everybody in there. I promise.
Ron, he's going at least 40 miles over the speed limit in a sports car.
Oh, first it was 20.
That becomes reckless drive.
Go ahead.
Do people not care about the community other than me and Mikey? Probably. Do people not see the problem here?
Well, I think the other thing is, he said he was TyREEK Hill of the Miami Dolphins, but honestly, how does the man know that, right? So, no. This is the thing, and I'm about to say it's specific to Miami. You can rent those cars, right? Everybody driving around in those cars because you can rent them so freely. And to white people, we all look alike, right? So any nigga could be in the car like, I'm TyREEK Hill of the Miami Dolphins.
Real quick, Sharon, I got one more question for you. Sharon, one more question.
Yes.
You know who Ulysses Grant is?
Uh-huh.
He was president back in the late 1800s.
Uh-huh.
Did you know a black police officer arrested him for speeding in his horse and carriage? Look it up. I swear to God. So anybody can be arrested. You are not above the law. I'm just saying, like, nobody. My name is I'm TyREEK Hill. I play for the Florida, but I don't care. You speeding on the street. This ain't got nothing to do with the NFL right now. I don't care who you are.
Getting a ticket and getting almost killed during the traffic stop.
You didn't get almost killed though, Happy.
Anyway, next.
All right, Sharon, can I ask Brownsville?
Yes, go ahead, El. I'm gonna jump in. Go ahead, El.
Because I know Brownsville, you're an officer of law. Did he disappear on us? Damn. Because I'm gonna ask.
He's still listening. He probably just got a phone call. Go ahead.
Just if you could type yes or no. So I'm just curious, because I am familiar with like some traffic stops that you don't have to roll your window down. You crack it just as long as you can slide your shit through. I'm not giving the police officers no reason. I live in Cleveland and Akron, so I'm not giving these niggas no fucking reason. But I just wanted to ask Brownsville, is it required that he had to roll his window down? For my safety, if I was the cop, yes, roll that motherfucker down because you have tinted windows. That's my logic. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I'm just curious, are they required to roll his window down on a speeding traffic stop?
No.
That's all. I know you ain't a cop, Sharon, so I want to. Sharon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a Brownsville to answer.
Sharon, you're not even a cop, bro.
That's what I'm trying to ask Brownsville. Hey, Brownsville, you back? You back, bro?
Hey, listen. There he just dropped again. He probably driving. So, again, that cop absolutely knew he was not in any endangerment of his life. That cop wanted to humble a young person.
Yeah,
he wanted to show them that I have power over you. You need to listen to me. And that ego has no part in law enforcement. I don't give a damn how angry the person is. If I tell you to do something and I'm pulling you off for a speed ticket, you said, fuck you, cop. I just need to write my ticket and move the fucking on. I do not have the right as a police officer to say, hey, you cannot talk to me like that. You got to speak to me as a respectful law officer and all this other bullshit. And you got to respect me. No, write the goddamn ticket and move the fuck along. If you want to arrest him, then you fucking arrest him and you move along. But you do not get the right to humble nobody
and
because
I think you
are an officer of the law.
Did he reach inside his car to open up the door, or did he just grab that handle and open it up? I think that's illegal too, high key. But That's why Bronzeville here. You know what I'm saying? Bronzeville, you got one job and it ain't simping today, nigga. Tell us the laws.
Yo, can I just say this, man? Like, oh man, y'all make me happy that white people run shit. Cause if it was y'all black men,
Lee, don't you smoke weed outside just like all willy? Don't you smoke weed outside all the time?
Let the man talk
medicinal,
first.
I thought you were supposed to do that shit in your home. I'm just saying,
man,
you talking about
I just don't
over speeding.
Yeah, but I'm joking. I'm relax. I was joking. Okay.
Okay, say that. Okay. Make sure you let the viewers know that. Then some motherfuckers might believe you, but that's just me. I rest my case. I should have been a lawyer.
Good morning.
I mean, he just spoke over me, and then now I can't. Now somebody else about to cut. Like,
I'll speak over you. That's
hold on. Before you talk over anybody, I want to shout out to the Cash App. CT, go rub one out real quick. Bye.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Yeah. However, it's $20 to drop somebody. You got him dropped anyway, but CT is welcome to come back if he like to, because he only paid $5 to drop him. So, but go ahead. Unlikely, finish your statement.
You know, I'm just being facetious, but it's like listening to y'all. I'm putting y'all family members in the danger zone. He could have hit one of y'all kids, and LL saying, "Oh, but it didn't happen." See, a part of the purpose of a police officer is also to reprimand you, to hit you on the hand. Don't do that.
And de-escalate.
Okay, but at the end of the day, he rolled the window up. That made a danger for the cop. Like regardless of how much Sharon, listen, I watch cop movies, cop shows all the time, the real shit, where the cops are getting shot and killed. And usually it's on the other side of a tinted window. And I'm pretty sure these cops watch the same shit. So once he rolled that window up, it is a blatant disrespect to the police officer and him doing his job. He didn't have, it wasn't cracked. He rolled that bitch all the way up till it was closed. Now at that point, with a police officer, if you're not listening, they have the right to detain you. Okay?
What?
Okay, go ahead, Sharon. You know everything. Go ahead.
It's not that I know everything. What I'm saying is this.
Was he stopped for too dark of a 10? I just want to know.
No, he was not stopped for 10.
No, that's not the all.
Okay, so he wasn't stopped for.
Was he stopped for not having a seatbelt on?
Okay, so he wasn't.
Oh, all right. That's what I thought. Now we're not.
Well, you don't know about the tent level until they measure it. They don't know until the tent level until they measure it when they pull you over.
Panels, Happy, keep it 100. You be on panels calling niggas bitch niggas.
And they were not on no regular
like, yo, this is what I hate.
Either.
She be the main one. She'll be quick to call somebody a bitch nigga, or this nigga, a broke nigga, or that nigga. The moment is a cop now all of a sudden she want to take up for the niggas. Get the fuck out of here, man.
With your lying ass.
Okay.
How do black dudes let black women speak to them this way?
All right, hold on. Happy, hold on. Yes, because I'm just like you right now, Happy. I understand. And I also want to get the Pope Imperious in there as well. But before I get you in there, Pope, I just cannot believe that we are agreeing that the police officers lawfully has the right to humble human beings. No, he needs to work.
Yeah, they do. You want me to? I'll give you a funny story. I grew up in one of the richest parts.
You can hold on to your story. I'm gonna let you get your story out. What I'm saying is that he does not have the right to humble somebody just because he don't like how the person is talking to him. That is not a part of the goddamn law book. Because somebody says "fuck you, copper," doesn't mean that cop has a right to arrest me. It doesn't matter what they give me my damn ticket and move the fuck along.
That's why they get away with it, because black people aren't people. Because you guys chose it.
Well, I gotta be honest, they were Cuban. They weren't white.
A problem with letting people
they weren't
talk
white cops. They were
reason, and it is strange to me. It is very strange that y'all have a problem with letting people talk. It's a little weird, but let's go in line. Pope Imperious. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Well, good morning. I fucked up in 2024. You know,
you cannot be surprised by that. I know he's not surprised by that. Like,
hold on. They says, "Jack the white boy."
Sharon ain't shit.
What you mean? This is the people's channel, goddammit. So if y'all wanna bring back the white boy, it is $20 to bring him back. Oh my goodness. So again, I am surprised that we are going to say, and make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button, hit the goddamn share button, and hit the super chat button. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank y'all. What I want to say is this. It is crazy to me that we are willing to give so much of power away to the opposition to say, hey, you as a police officer have all right to determine that I have to be humble to you as another human being. And you, officer, you don't have to follow the goddamn law. Only I do. Even though we give them the power to be officers and to control the law. Go ahead, Unlikely. Tell me why you want to give away your power.
Sharon, you just called the police the opposition. Do you realize how crazy that is? The people that when you get into some shit, you gonna call the ops. That's what you so somebody breaking into your house, you calling the ops? Just say it. Okay. There.
So again, we are giving our power away. We say, no, I do not want to have no rights. I want to give the rights to somebody else to control me. That's crazy. If I call the police, that is me controlling the situation. That's me saying, hey, officer, somebody's in my house. I need you to come down here and protect and serve.
Wait. Sharon. You said something backwards. Hold on, just to correct you quick. If you were in control situation, then you wouldn't need the cops to control for you.
That is not true at all.
If you were in control situation, why would you call the cops? Wait. If you're in control situation, why call the cops?
Wrong. You are 100% wrong.
No, think about that. Think about what you said. Think about it.
If I call Unlikely and say, I need my scooter fixed, I need your expertise, that is me still being in control of the situation.
How? You don't know what you're doing.
Hold on. Can I throw a point out there real quick?
Because you said you need Unlikely to do it for you. Explain to me how you.
Hold on. So me being in control of something, me to asking somebody or telling somebody to do something for me doesn't mean that I'm not in control of it.
I'll explain this. Accountability. Accountability is what I'm talking about. If you're in control, then you're accountable for the situation, or you're not. If you are in control of the situation, are you not accountable and responsible for what's going on right down the spot? If you are in control, you have the power. That's what you're saying right now.
So I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? Yes. You're saying control.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is this. I'm saying because this is what was brought up. If somebody was to break into my house, I am controlling the situation by calling the officer and telling them to come to my house and secure my household. That is me controlling the situation. Me screaming downstairs, I called the cops. Y'all better leave before the police get here. That is me controlling the situation.
That's okay. If that's how you want to interpret the word control,
not no interpretation. That is what it is.
Look at the word definition of control means. What does it mean? Define it right now. And look how you're using the word.
Maybe handle. Can I just throw a point out there because I gotta hop out this truck? So I'm seeing a lot of things going down my timeline. My I don't know what they call it, Twitter, but they try to say, oh, he racist. I just want to throw out there. I mean, any color can be racist or a bigot, but don't make it seem like them cops was white. They always say black cops are probably the most aggressive, hyper aggressive. But you looking at these dudes, the one dude damn near he ain't stopped his bike before he hopped off trying to go bust the window. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that view out there. About
thank you, LL. Because I tried to tell you, Mexican.
The nigga was Cuban.
Hold on, so I wanna.
They are Cuban, but they still racist as fuck. In their minds, they are white people.
Okay,
they white people in their own heads.
Okay.
Right.
And also, the word control, right? PZ could correct me. It means to exercise, and God damn it.
At the end of the day, the police were in control. That man was not in control.
Pause doesn't mean it gave you a door to talk. It means to exercise restraint and get and direct influence of.
Good. So why would you call the cops to that situation if you got it under control?
Because I'm exercising my restraint by going downstairs. And I'm directed influence by influence the police officer to do their job and secure my home.
So you're giving the okay, I get you. So you do that. So then you get go ahead.
So
go ahead.
So that is control. That's me controlling the situation.
All right. So what you did was you passed some responsibilities to the cops to do their job.
Okay. So now you want to take on responsibilities.
They have to.
No,
let's not get caught up in semantics, please.
Hold on. You are moving. You're attempting because you was just proven wrong. You want to move.
I wasn't proven wrong. You gave up authority. You gave up authority.
The reason why you are trying, because I just showed you an example of why I use the word control, and then now you want to say, okay, you got that one. Let's go to responsibilities. So
no, but that was my whole point.
What I'm talking about is control. We ain't talking about responsibilities, right? So what I'm talking about is that officer was attempting to control the situation because he didn't like the person. And that is not the cop's job to decide if I like the person or not. It doesn't fucking matter if he's a goddamn KKK man and he had to fucking protect Muhammad Ali. Shut the fuck up and do your job.
So then it comes down to this, and it's easy day. When should a cop ever be in control? Just that simple. When should a cop ever be in control of any situation?
Okay.
Fight that case.
Okay,
Give that case.
Okay, before we move on to that, do you agree that it doesn't matter if a officer is a part of the KKK and his job is to protect Muhammad Ali? Should he not protect Muhammad Ali every extent of the law?
That's his assignment. That's his assignment.
Don't try to move the goalpost because
that's not moving the goalpost. You're saying protect. You're saying to protect him, right? So get this: if someone's shooting other people, who am I gonna protect?
You seen that show, Sharon? Is that why you said protecting Muhammad Ali?
And that's why I said I have no problem. You're saying protect the people because that's an assignment. Of course, yes, you're going to protect the people you're assigned to. I did not disagree with you.
Okay, so therefore, tell me what movie you're talking about, Diva. But okay, so therefore, it doesn't matter what that man feels about anything. I don't give a fuck if he is upset that TyREEK Hill had the audacity to be young, black, and have an arrogant attitude because that's what he is a fucking athlete, for God's sake. He is a star athlete. He is doing his fucking job and acting like a fucking brat. That's what athletes do, especially when you are a fucking star. It is that goddamn cop's job to de-escalate and give the man a ticket, say goodbye, asshole, or whatever he can say. But he's supposed to be the professional in that moment.
No one's disagreeing with that part, sir.
Yes, y'all are.
I never disagree with that.
Unlikely say he should have got shot.
I never agreed or said, hold up. That's not me. I've never said that.
That was an exaggeration. All I'm saying.
It was four of them.
Who agree with who? And who did I agree with? What did I agree with?
You agree.
Go ahead.
Unlikely.
When?
You agree with Otis podcast.
When did I say that I agree with? Give me one thing I said. I know I didn't. I can reply on tape. I ain't saying nothing about agreeing with them.
It was four cops, and none of them tried to de-escalate that shit. He tried to.
Y'all act like it escalated to something so crazy. It really did. He just got pulled
out the car.
What are you talking about?
That was not slammed on the ground.
He literally slammed him on the ground. He pulled him out of his car and slammed him on the ground.
Did you watch the video?
And then when he was standing straight up, he slammed him on the ground again.
What?
Just for the record, I've never said the word escalate.
This man was so many yards the fuck away. That nigga decided to choke that nigga from behind while he was handcuffed to the motherfucking ground.
God, you pro-blacks
because
are
the spray
fucking
was on the
annoying,
fucking
yo.
side. What the
I'm just not even
talking about?
So can we
This nigga want to get signed by CT so bad. Hey, CT, sign this nigga. CT, sign this nigga.
Can we agree that both of them could have done things better? Both sides could have behaved better, right? In order to keep that situation from occurring, right? There were things that TyREEK could have done. There were things that the cops could have done to keep it from getting to that point.
Well, yes, of course. I think we all agree to that. But just for the record, I don't want to be part of this whole situation. Talking about, I was never making details of the situation. The only thing I was saying that this for transparency. That's the only thing I was making was transparency of things that we did not see. That was the only thing I brought to the table. I never said who was right, who was wrong.
Body cam was what you needed to see, and you seen enough. If you didn't see it, say that.
I did see it, and I think I know the people that did not see
Stop
things.
trying to defend black people now. Shut your ass up, Happy.
All right, so we have somebody that is.
I ain't stutter. I said every freaking word. You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you, dumbass.
Okay, I'll say it again. You be the first one on here calling men bitch ass niggas, and now you want to defend black men. We don't need your defense. Stay over there on the side you on. Stay on your that's what I like. Yeah, go ahead, be yourself. That's what the fuck. Yeah, go ahead, Happy. Be yourself. Be yourself.
I
Don't
love
let
it.
this
Because
black
your
man
ass
change
ain't
you.
making no
Be a
fucking
nigga
sense,
hating
bitch. So
woman.
drop me,
Go
hoe.
ahead. Yeah, there you go.
So
Let me hear you.
drop me, hoe. Since you don't want to hear my fucking voice, bitch, I was here before you, bitch. If you don't want me on the panel, drop me then, nigga. The fuck, bitch.
Here we go.
What's
That's what
up?
the fuck I'm talking about.
Now
That's
you
the
want to
happy I
hurt my
know.
feelings, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah,
What
there you
the
go.
fuck
That's
you wanted me
okay.
to say, hoe? Bitch,
The
I
things
ain't
that
call that
make
nigga a
Piers
bitch
Diva
ass nigga. What
smile.
I said, what the fuck I said with your mad ass. You mad because your friend ain't making no sense. Shut up.
Call me
I
a
love
nigga
you and
one
I
more
hate you at
time
the
so I
same
know.
time.
Call me a nigga
So
one more time
hold
so
on,
I know it's
hold
real.
on, Lee, hold on. Brownsville, are you back, Brownsville?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we can
sir.
hear
I
you.
had like two
Now
questions
she
for you,
tried to
G.
defend niggas. Crazy.
Can you
Go
hear me,
ahead.
Brownsville?
I want to ask you some questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I was just curious. In this particular traffic stop, I guess he speeded. I don't know if it's reckless op or was that over 20 or whatever. I don't know that. I don't know that particular detail. But is he a regular traffic stop? Is he required to roll his window all the way down?
So a traffic stop is considered legal detention, right? So when you're legally detained, it is your job to be compliant to the officer who is detaining you.
But is it
Now that's interesting.
no? Is it required that he roll the window down? Because I've seen some places that say, I mean, I know different
Yes.
cities,
So
different ordinances.
it's required that he obeys commands, right?
A lawful order.
A
So
lawful.
once he asks,
a
them,
lawful order, right?
okay,
So once the officer
requested.
the problem is this that I have, right? Those officers did not follow their training, right? When they approached the vehicle, right? Tyreek Hill already showed that he was gonna be compliant, right? He showed compliance in two ways. First way he showed compliance is he stopped, right? So he stopped in obedience to the law, right? The next way he showed compliance, people was complaining about the window. Well, if you watch the body cam footage, when the officer initially approaches the car, you'll see Tyreek Hill rolling the window down.
Then he rolls it back.
That happened, right? So Tyreek Hill showed compliance once again by acknowledging the officer's presence by rolling the window down. Now, this is where the officer went wrong. When he approaches the vehicle, right, instead of maintaining his professional presence and extending common courtesy to a citizen, what he did was he chastised Tyreek Hill about his seatbelt before he introduced himself, before he told Tyreek Hill why he was being detained. None of that happened. He's chastised him about the seatbelt, which escalated the situation. So Tyreek Hill went from being compliant to non-compliant, right? That's why officers are beholden to follow their MOAB training. They're beholden to follow the training from their local unit, right? Because you gotta approach every situation in a de-escalated way, right? Because your job is to, as an officer, is to walk out of that situation alive and keep everybody safe, right? So regardless of its speeding or reckless driving or whatever, it's still a traffic violation, right? It's not a felony. It's not a serious crime. It's not anything that should ordinarily require force, right? Also, we got to consider this too, cuzzo. Those specific Miami-Dade officers, they were on a traffic detail, right? They were there. That's why they was on the motorcycles. They were there specifically to control traffic in and around the stadium, right? They was there specifically for the football game, right? That's why they were there.
Wow.
And then when we consider the fact that before he stops, obviously they ran his plates.
Wow.
They knew who he was, right? That is why, and we got confirmation that they knew who he was, is when the officer approaches the vehicle, the officer approached the vehicle, Tyreek Hill has his window down, the officer sees him. So he knows, okay, the vehicle came back, Tyreek Hill now I can see, yes, that's TyREEK Hill. So they knew that they were dealing with a Miami Dolphins player, but what they wanted to do was they wanted to exert their authority and make the situation about them, right? They wanted to teach him a lesson, which is not their job. Their job is just to enforce the law, period. So if he violated the traffic law, introduce yourself, tell him what he violated, and then give him the remedy, and then move on, right? Don't escalate the situation into an excessive force type of situation, because what happens when officers decide to do that, that makes the traffic stop much worse, right? And people can get hurt, people can get deleted because simply the officer did not de-escalate the situation. So yes, we can say. Go ahead.
Are officers allowed to open up your car door? Because I'm pretty sure I saw that in the video where the cop, he said, "Get out." You know what? Get out. And then
he changed his mind. Yeah, he changed his mind in real time. He said, "You know what? Matter of fact,
get out."
Yep.
Yeah. So are they allowed to actually open up your door?
Yes, it's called ask, tell, make. Yes, you can.
They are allowed because, like I said, at that moment, TyREEK Hill is legally detained, right? That means he is not free to leave, right? And he needs to comply with legal commands from the officer, right? So once they made the judgment that TyREEK Hill was non-compliant, that's when they decided to escalate further and physically remove him out of the vehicle. But none of those things had to be necessary. If they would have just maintained their professionalism, kept their cool, and used their MOAB training to de-escalate the situation, and you give them the citation or warning or whatever you want to do, and then go on about your day. There was no need for this to escalate to that point.
Did you see the interview that they did of the bystander that recorded the whole incident before we saw the body cam? Did you see that video?
No.
Okay. Well, in that video, the bystander says that he saw a car fly past him. Right.
Which is very common for Miami, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, people be speeding, but people be getting
right. So here's another.
Man, I was just talking. How you
Go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry, Lee.
People
You're
said
right.
Jesus walked on water. Stop it, Lee.
My bad, Lee. Shit, you got me all excited, Lee.
No, it's cool. No. It wasn't. LO just started talking right after. But all I'm saying is this, man. People getting killed out here in Miami, and PhD agree with me. A kid just got killed from somebody speeding. A 20-year-old kid riding on his scooter just got killed. Was in his lane. The guy just blew 70. Boom, hit him right in the back. So I'm just saying, man. I get what y'all saying. The cops could have did some things differently. I'm not gonna put it all on him. But at the end of the day, man, speeding is something that I think the cops need to come up on your car with a little animosity, bro. Think about this.
So that is fine. Like, you can have that animosity. However, it is not your job to humble somebody. Your job is to write me a ticket. You could be as mad as you want. Here, stop fucking speeding. This is my goddamn town. But it's not your job to humble them. It is not your job to say you got to speak to me a certain way. It is not your job. We cannot take our own rights away and give it away and say, hey, do as you please. As soon as I make one accident. The problem is that because he pointed it out correctly, he was by the stadium. You know who this person is. He's on a route to the stadium to play a football game. This is the person you're supposed to be protecting in the first place.
Yeah. So, go ahead, PhD.
So you know your details, so you know who you are protecting. You are here to protect the Miami Dolphins.
No, that's what? No, they're there to protect everybody.
You see, that's why I said this is the argument. Wait, likely. This is what I said earlier. Unlikely. You got to understand the arguments about here.
I'm gonna let Marvelous jump in. So, Lee, this is the thing. So, if we have Jay-Z at the Madison Square Garden, and all of a sudden we assign these officers to do Madison Square Garden, who they there for? They there to protect who?
They there to protect every soul in that vicinity. Every soul.
Unlikely.
What am I saying here? Am I lying?
No, but unlikely. You gotta understand what you're saying. Like, this is Sharon's argument. This is what I said earlier about the special treatment thing. Because he is such a person, he should be treated, and that's why I said before. Like, I don't agree with it personally, but it doesn't matter what I agree with. The majority of people don't care about that. We do understand that there is a hierarchy. We do understand that people get special treatment. We do understand that people get treated different based on how they look or who they are, and we're playing by those rules. That's as simple as that.
No, but
I
so
get
what y'all are failing
ahead,
to understand is that okay, so it was a traffic detail for a reason. They controlling, traffic coming into the stadium. That stadium is right smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood.
Talk about it.
People live there, right? And so you have to manage the traffic in a certain way because again, it's in the smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood. And so they weren't just there to usher the Miami Dolphins players in. No, they were managing traffic from the people trying to come see the game too.
So, Miss Fish Diva, then do we know this? Wait, do we know this, or are we speculating? Do we actually?
Because I fucking live there, and I know exactly.
No. It's not that. It's not that. No, it's not. Wait.
Hold on, Marvelous.
Wait. You guys misunderstand what I'm saying.
Marvelous, hold on. You got to think about the questions that you asking.
Yes, what I'm saying is in details. You said.
Hold on. Just think about the question you about to ask. Are we speculating? No, we not. Even if it is a speculation, it's a good speculation because it's by the stadium. He's an NFL player. He's driving this amount of car. This is his first time driving there, and this is a neighborhood. So even if it is a speculation,
so let him kill somebody.
It's a reasonable speculation.
I have been to that stadium
let
before,
him kill somebody.
right?
What I wasn't. No, but PhD. I'm not saying where you've been or anything like that. I'm saying so you received details on what these cops' jobs are supposed to be doing right now.
Wow. Nigga. They doing the traffic detail. So
but do you know what the detail actually is?
Bro, they always over there, bro. They always speeding. Let her talk.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let PhD handle it. Go ahead.
I've come into the stadium to go to a game and seen the cops on the motorcycles. Right? I know what the traffic detail is. My sister used to be in law enforcement. So yes, I'm not making a speculation.
Okay, we're gonna end it right there because you do know you there. You're right. I'm leaving it at that. There's no debate. There's no debate.
And people kill each other.
There's no debate. There is no debate. There is no debate. You said you know, so I had to just take it by faith that you know exactly what was going on and what exactly people supposed to be doing. You good?
Hold on. We are all at least middle intelligent level, right? So we understand it was a game. We understand when you go to a game, whether it's baseball, basketball, football, it is levels of detail there.
Yes.
So let's not act like we are oblivious to like this is something.
But the thing is, the details I'm talking about are based on SOPs and PPRs. That's what I'm talking about. If you're trying to tell me, the standard operation procedure or the proper, I'm just saying, if you know what the standard operation procedures are, then cool. I'm not going to debate you on that. If you know exactly what the job details are, fine. I'll leave it at that. I don't know what the PhD even says. I have to go by faith that she knows what she's talking about.
But what we say, Marvin, it doesn't even matter if we know the exact detail. We know those cops was put there specifically because it was a game there.
Right. And let me respond to something Lee said, right? Because
it is
Lee
true.
Said
at 7th Ave and 163rd. People get killed there all the time. That's what I'm telling y'all. That they put that detail there. That detail is always there. And PhD, who's been here longer than me, will agree. Those details sit there because people are always getting killed in Florida by speeders, bro. So, man, I get it. We all in different states. So every state has a different way of how people act. But I'm telling y'all, here in Florida, them cops be tripping if you speeding because they probably just saw a little kid get killed, bro. Probably saw a motorcyclist get his head bashed into a wall because somebody was speeding. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. So if the cop gave him a little animosity, I'm cool with that because that's how you. Okay, no, go ahead, Brownsville. I don't want to run on sentence. Go ahead, Brownsville. You got a question.
So let me respond to that, right? Because you said that, yes, he was driving recklessly and he could have harmed someone. That's true. And I get that point, right? But when you say that the officer needs to approach the situation with a level of animosity, that is the absolute worst thing for an officer to do during a traffic stop, right? even if it's a felony stop, there's certain protocols, right? So let's say that TyREEK Hill was under suspicion of like stealing a car or committing a felony, right? At that point, they wouldn't even approach the vehicle, right? They're going to get compliance from the vehicle to stop, and then they're going to give lawful commands from a distance without approaching the vehicle, and they're going to command him to exit the vehicle at gunpoint, right? And then they're going to put him in handcuffs and arrest him at that point, right? So there's different protocols for different situations, but none of them require a level of animosity, because when you're doing the job of law enforcement, it is beholden of the officer to maintain his emotional intelligence, to maintain professionalism, and to be cool, calm, and collective, to de-escalate any type of aggression wherever necessary, right? Now, also, as far as the traffic detail, we also got to understand this, and this is also probably going to come out later, right? That specific traffic detail that those Miami-Dade police officers were a part of, I'm willing to guarantee you that they weren't getting paid from Miami-Dade. They were getting paid from the Miami Dolphins, right? That's going to come out later, right? And it's confirmed because we understand that immediately after that situation, we found that that initial officer, he was on leave without pay, right? Immediately, which almost never happens, right? Within hours, they were reporting that he was on leave without pay, that officer, right? And after they put hands on him, right? And they put him under arrest, because at that point, when they got him out of the vehicle, they put handcuffs on him, they got him to the ground. He was arrested at that time, no longer under detention. They were going to arrest him, right, for either not resisting or failing to comply with lawful orders during the traffic stop, or whatever city ordinance they were going to find. They were going to arrest him. But what happened was, when they reported it back, TyREEK Hill was on phone with Drew Rosenhaus, who's the power agent in that area. So I'm willing to guarantee you that him and those several other of the players who were there, they were making phone calls, right? And then it came down from high to those police officers that, hey, you guys are making fools out of yourselves right now, and y'all need to stand down, right? Which is why TyREEK Hill didn't get arrested, and he probably didn't even get a citation, right? Because, they made the situation about them, right? Instead of making it about enforcing the law, enforcing the traffic laws.
And
right?
also, we understand too that the other players that came to try to de-escalate the situation as well, they got put in handcuffs as well, and they was just trying to explain to them like, hey, officers, you here to protect us and escort us to the goddamn stadium. He is a player. He's going to the game. Okay, cool. He was speeding. Give him his goddamn ticket so we can move along, because that's what he do. He's a speedster, so he don't know how to even walk slow.
Well, so this
right,
is
and then and there's a 1 second, Supreme Goddess. Yes, so we can argue that, well, those players should not have that sense of entitlement, right? That they should just comply, and they themselves need to be professional and courteous and all of those things, right? Well, I can tell you from experience, right? The most compliant people that stop in traffic stops are white males, right? Why? Because they have a sense of entitlement, right? So when you stop them, hey, why did you stop me? They'll get out of their car. They won't follow orders, right? Oh, give me my ticket so I can go. It's that sense of entitlement, right? But the issue is, you'll never see them getting wrestled to the ground, put in handcuffs, and being talked to with that level of aggression, right? Because officers know if you do that, there's consequences, right? Those guys, those people, they know people.
Don't shake your
right?
head now.
They have lawyers, right? And when it's time to go to court, you're going to be reprimanded, just like those officers. They're all going to be reprimanded.
Speculation.
Right? Some of them are going to be suspended, which is already happening, right? And I guarantee you this: at least one of them will be fired. Guarantee.
Brownsville, that's so much speculation going on right there, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about the fire, but so
Like
the thing
Jesus Christ.
is okay.
I mean, they
So
Cuban, not
those
white.
cops were probably hopped up on coke to begin with, right? Absolutely.
PhD, but chill. Stop.
Don't even. You know you about to make somebody come up here and say that. How can you say the most respectable?
Don't do this to our city, PhD. But stop.
Right, but see, and he acting like that because he know I'm telling the truth. The other thing is they're extreme. Those cops be very rah-rah. If you look at them in their uniforms, the ones with the short sleeves, those motherfuckers actually take their uniform shirts with the short sleeves and have somebody sew the arms so that it hug their arm real tight, right? This is a thing with these people, and so they like that aggression thing. They like, thinking they swole, and so they can't wait for a bitch to buck so they could. Yeah, absolutely.
Macho man, yeah.
Go back and look at the video and look at those officers. It's an old officer with the short sleeves, and look at how loose his sleeves is. And then look at the ones who actually was roughing the dude up, and look at their sleeves. One of them, he looked like he about to bust out of that goddamn shirt. It's so tight around his.
He's like, I could have played football, motherfucker. Let me tackle your ass.
But that's how they are, right? And so that's just a little bit of the context to why they would have been, rah-rah from the gate, because that's just how they kind of act. And I'm pretty sure they were hopped up on coke. That's just, it is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, he was being a dick though. Like, we not gonna ignore that TyREEK, he was high key being a dick, nigga. You speeding, you broke the law, nigga. Hey, it's cool. I understand. He said, "Give me my ticket." They should just went and got him ticket. It shouldn't have escalated from that, from there, man.
Exactly, and I think
don't ignore the fact that he was being a dick.
I think it's wild that we are even allowing it to be, because anything other than that, because Cuzzo brought up a great point. We understand that when police interact with their white man, they have a different kind of, they're like, man, what the fuck you pulling me over for? They have attitudes with the cops. They are the most least compliant people on this planet of America. Every time. They the ones that have the most smoke. They will stand in front of their house with a gun and have a standoff with police. Like, man, you better get off my yard, and point a gun at them. And those police will fucking leave. They will be in the middle street with a goddamn hatchet. You better leave me alone. We see it. But for some reason, this black man that is a millionaire that played for the Miami Dolphins, you better humble yourself up, young man, boy. I might as well call him boy. It's insane.
I don't feel